So as you can see on the screen, today's episode, or several episodes, I'm doing a mini series of Ethereum Classic because those of you that may not know, there are actually NFTs on Ethereum Classic. So after the intro, we will be getting into what Ethereum Classic is and reading an article on how to buy your own Bored Ape Yacht Club on Ethereum Classic. So let's get started. I love the intro. It makes me happy. So why Ethereum Classic? Note in the following sections, Ethereum refers to the post-DAO fork Ethereum Foundation, mainnet chain, not to be confused with the Ethereum protocol, which is used many blockchain projects, including Ethereum Classic. Following the rapid growth of the cryptocurrency space, many new players enter the scene. And while scrolling down a list of projects ranked by market cap, some noticed a blockchain called Ethereum Classic. They see a name and a logo that is similar to the famous Ethereum and may assume that this classic thing is some sort of copycat project trying to cash in on ETH's success. In a market saturated with such projects and with limited research time, many people may reasonably give Ethereum Classic a pass without much thought. But some, like yourself, decide to dive a little deeper and they discover some interesting facts that debunk the initial skepticism. Their journey down the rabbit hole begins when they find out that Ethereum Classic is not a clone of Ethereum, but a continuation of the original Ethereum launched in 2015, which the Ethereum Foundation forked away from by launching a new protocol 1 year later in 2016. Applications on Ethereum Classic have been operating uninterrupted for a year longer than on Ethereum, making ETC the longest running and most reliable smart contract platform. More importantly, Ethereum Classic has never and will never stop or interfere with smart contracts deployed to it. As unstoppability is what makes blockchain useful and valuable. Unlike Ethereum, on Classic, code is law. This means that applications run exactly as programmed without downtime, censorship, or third-party interface. Ethereum Classic has evolved its ability to deliver on this promise by making out the characteristics that yield decentralization, unstoppability, and censorship resistance. Against strong external forces, it is the only major smart contract platform that has proven its ability to uphold this promise. Code is law. Key points. Blockchain technology and smart contracts have the potential to unlock a new era of human flourishing. The value that smart contract platforms introduce code is law. The ability to build unstoppable applications, if positively engaged with code as law, will be hugely beneficial. Those who attempt to stifle its adoption will be left behind. Chain is likely to disrupt powerful institutions who may fight against a technology that threatens their position. Only blockchains committed to code as law are suitable to take on this challenge. Others will become captured. Today, most blockchain projects, including Ethereum, are not committed to code as law, undermining their value position. Key points of genesis. Ethereum and Ethereum Classic were once the same blockchain. The DAO was a contract that raised a lot of money, but it had a bug that was exploited. ETH was potentially lost to the hacker. 70% of the lost funds were recovered, but 30% remained in limbo. In response, a hard fork was proposed, confiscating the remaining 30 from the hacker by stopping their application. The hard fork was controversial as it was not fixing a problem with the Ethereum protocol itself, and Ethereum marked itself on build unstoppable applications. A highly questionable chain vote led Ethereum Foundation to support the hard fork, breaking their neutrality. The hard fork caused a chain split, resulting in Ethereum Classic. The hard fork was not necessary as the hacked funds could have been recovered on Ethereum Classic, but because of the fork, the effort was abandoned. Having abandoned code as law, Ethereum finds itself in a philosophically questionable position when it comes to future interventions, which may be problematic. Ethereum Classic remains the longest running smart contract platform, upholding the promise of build unstoppable applications. Decentralism. Decentralism favors decentralization, having fewer single points of failure in a system, making it difficult to capture. In blockchain systems, decentralization is extremely important to make a blockchain useful. A certain threshold must be met depending on the application. Many projects use the difficulty of measuring decentralization to obfuscate their true susceptibility to capture. Social and technological layers can be captured through various means, so they must both be decentralized and should not rely on a central group. Ethereum Classic aims for a sovereign grade level of decentralization, meaning that no worldly organization can capture it. Ethereum Classic applies a principles-first approach, decentralization maximalism, checks and balances, and protocol neutrality to achieve long-term capture prevention. Proof of work. Ethereum Classic is committed to remaining on proof of work indefinitely in pursuit of decentralization maximalism. Proof of work is a tried and true consensus mechanism, the only one known to provide sovereign grade censorship resistance. Proof of stake comes with known security trade-offs, including additional complexity, 33% attacks, vulnerability to financial manipulation, centralization of staking custody, the APR arms race, nothing's at stake, removal of checks and balances, and the rich get richer. Candidly, the decision to use proof of stake is likely financially motivated rather than given reason for environmental concern, and I agree with that. So that's a little overview of Ethereum Classic. Now, how to buy Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs using ETC Metamask wallet on Ethereum Classic network. Summer of 2021 saw the rise and wild craze of Bored Ape Yacht Club, or BAYC. NFTs sweep across the nascent blockchain space. NFT standards for non-fungible tokens, or in simpler terms, irreplaceable tokens that are unique, procedurally generated by algorithms and brought to life in a process called minting. An initial quantity of 10,000 unique Bored Ape NFTs were minted at the average price of $190, granting its owners complete property ownership rights to the digital artifacts. Holders of the Bored Ape NFTs can commercialize them into comics, films, music, books, TV commercials, or any other media projects of their choice. By late 2021, the Bored Ape NFTs gained so much popularity they caught the attention of celebrities such as Snoop Dogg, Justin Bieber, Madonna, Paris Hilton, Gwyneth Paltrow, Eminem, Jimmy Fallon, Serena Serena Williams and Seth Green, among many others, generating sales of over $1 billion. And this is Bored Ape Yacht Club ETC NFT number 4853. The success of the first wave of apes caused a lot of excitement in the NFT community, spurring on hosts of innovation in a Web3 technology, including the Ethereum Classic network, which this article will remain focused. To keep ape NFT owners incentivized to hold their assets, digital potions known as serums were airdropped to all holders, and upon exposure caused the apes to mutate very unique characteristics and distinguish features. Mutant serums come in three forms: M1, M2, and M3 being the most powerful. All apes can drink a vial of serum and become a mutant. If you were lucky enough to own a Bored Ape on Ethereum Classic network before 26th of April 2022, you'd most likely be one of the lucky receivers of those airdrops. Those who missed out on the serum, however, have another chance to mint a mutant ape out of a public offering of 10,000 mutants for only 2 ETC. Depending on when you are reading this article, you may still be in luck to mint one from their website. No need to worry if you missed the mint, because you can always pick one up on the secondary market. And in this article, we shall explore all there is to know about NFTs and Web3 technology that powers them. By the end, I'm hoping you'll be confident enough to navigate your way through ETC NFTs. NFT has become a buzzword in the blockchain space as well as Twitter lately. But what exactly are they? Non-fungible token, or NFT, is a financial security consisting of digital data stored in a blockchain, a form of distributed ledger. Proof of ownership of an NFT is absolute and demonstrated when a holder transfers the digital asset to another person. NFTs typically contain reference to digital files such as video, audio, and photos. Because NFTs are uniquely identifiable, they differ from cryptocurrencies, which are fungible. Beyond the art, NFTs have various foundational use cases. Besides granting a person complete ownership rights, listed below are a handful of those use cases for NFTs now and in the future. Storing an individual's medical records, confidentiality without risk of tamper. Example is birth certificates. Ownership, sales, and transfers of land deeds when protecting sensitive data in the real estate industry. Issuances of tickets with unique IDs for sporting events like FIFA World Cup and fan collectible NFTs. Tracking the manufacturing process of products from factories to consumers and supply chain industry. Brand awareness and engagement with their customer base, using NFTs for loyalty rewards and promotions. Automated voting systems where access to physical polling booths is limited, cutting reliance on paper. Proof of attendance and issuance of tamper-proof academic certificates by colleges and universities. NFTs with high liquidity, like Bored Apes, can be used in DeFi as collateral for fiat-based loans and stable coin loans paid in USDT, USDC, DAI, or PAX. Storing and transmitting data such as music programs and images across planets using IPFS protocol. Ride-sharing apps like Uber, where ETC is used to settle transactions between drivers and passengers. Building smart debit cards using ETC network as a value transfer rail to bank the unbanked at a maintenance cost of $0. Building NFT objects and digital land masses in metaverse gaming environments, leveraging smart contract programs to interact and operate their own economies. Embedding smart contract security algorithms in hardware such as firewalls to protect organizations' data against cyber attacks, data leaks, and ransomware. Enable aid organizations such as the Red Cross to transfer and store value using ETC anywhere around the planet for essential relief efforts in conflict and war-torn zones safely and security. Building advanced robotic machines using NFT smart programs as a medium of communication. So how to configure MetaMask on Ethereum Classic network. MetaMask is a gateway to Web3 technology, allowing users on mobile or browser to interact with software application called dApps, built on blockchain protocols. At this point, it's worth noting the difference between Ethereum Classic ETC and Ethereum or ETH, which is a fork of ETC and therefore share the same algorithmic programming. Ethereum Classic ETC is secured by a proof-of-work algorithm, which makes ETC a sovereign-grade, censorship-resistant blockchain like Bitcoin, whilst ETH uses proof-of-stake, which is coming soon, obviously algorithm susceptible to interference from external forces, including the risk of capture by malicious organizations. Both are Ethereum virtual machine compatible and Turing complete, which enables them to execute smart contracts like the ones that generate the Bored Ape NFTs. Creating a MetaMask account does not require a user to provide their email address or phone number. Just a 12-word seed phrase and a password, which should be kept secure, obviously, not to be shared with anyone, and ideally stored in multiple locations. Download MetaMask on your mobile or install the browser extension supported in Chrome, Firefox, Microsoft Edge, and the Brave crypto browser. Follow instructions to create an account. Record your 12-word seed phrase carefully. Make sure you set a very strong, complex password to protect your MetaMask account. Unlock wallet. Notice after you have unlocked your MetaMask wallet, you are connected to the Ethereum mainnet with a $0 ETH balance. You can tap to copy the address and email it to yourself, but do not send any ETC to the address at this point. Spend time familiarizing yourself with the Options tab, including viewing your private key. Selecting a blockchain network. As a gateway to Web3, MetaMask allows you to connect to several blockchains besides the default Ethereum network. Click on the network drop-down menu to reveal other networks. However, in our case, we'll proceed to create a custom RPC network for Ethereum Classic. Scroll down to the network options and selected custom RPC to begin setting up the Ethereum Classic network. RPC stands for Remote Procedure Call, which is a protocol used by machines to call other remote programs on the blockchain networks. If you are configuring on mobile, populate the settings as shown in the shot above, copy settings below. Once satisfied you have entered details correctly, save and add ETC network to MetaMask. Congratulations, you have now completed the process of configuring ETC network to MetaMask. Notice the Ethereum Classic now appears at the top of the wallet and ETC as the main account. Test sending some ETC to your wallet address from an exchange like LBank, and don't forget to allow the 0.01 ETC for transaction fees. It is always advisable to test transactions with small amounts before moving a large amount of funds. Minting or buying Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs on Ethereum Classic. Well done for coming this far. Now we are ready to mint a Bored Ape for those who may have missed the mint. A lot of apes are available on the secondary market, etcbayc.com for low prices. Click on the marketplace after transferring your ETC to your MetaMask wallet and connect wallet. MetaMask will pop up a notification to approve your wallet to interact with a Bored Ape smart contract, and from there you can browse and purchase any Bored Ape NFT on the ETC network. If you're lucky enough to be reading this while the Mutant Mint is still live, you can access the Mutant Ape Yacht Club website, etcmayc.com, connect your wallet loaded to ETC, and click on Mint Live for a chance to own a random mutant out of the 10,000 offered in the public mint. After minting is complete, simply click on My Wallet at the top right corner to view your digital asset. Some people like to display their apes on MetaMask Mobile to show off to their friends. To do that, navigate to the NFT section of your MetaMask, click Import NFTs to open a new window with address and ID. For Bored Ape contract address, copy and paste this. For Mutant Ape contract address, copy and paste this. The ID is the number of the ape you wish to add to MetaMask. Click Import to finish. Classic Apes Revolution, a Bored Ape comic series. If you missed out on both Bored Ape and Mutant Ape NFTs, do not despair. The developers are working on a classic Bored Ape comic series scheduled for release later this year. Available to mint for 1.5 ETC, holders of the NFT will be entitled to the full comic book when it is released and a chance to earn passive income. More details will be revealed after the public mint completes, so keep an eye on their website for updates. Conclusion. This write-up is aimed at demonstrating the setup of MetaMask wallet on Ethereum Classic Network ETC. You should now be able to navigate the ETC NFT space with your account and own a premium Bored Ape NFT on the immutable Ethereum Classic network. For security, it is advisable to create a new account in MetaMask every time you interact with a new smart contract. The next few years are going to be exciting for the development of NFTs and smart contracts, and I hope it becomes the subject matter of further research by educational institutions. If you have found this article useful or a whale and you would like to donate ETC to help others around the world set up an ETC Metamask wallet, please send your kind gestures to this ETC address. Thank you for investing your time with us, and remember, never ever invest more than you are willing to lose on NFTs or any blockchain project, and I fully support that. So coming up to 25 minutes, that is a little bit about Ethereum Classic and Ethereum Classic NFTs. And so I will be doing a mini series based on some projects, including this one mentioned and the Mutant Apes, in a couple of other videos. And of course, always remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell on Twitter, as we are trying to hit 100 before the end of the year. And links to everything will be in the description below, guys. Have a nice night.